those of you that were here for boss battles number 1 and 2, it was held in the same venue. And honestly, everyone should go. It's going to be incredible. I'm going to be there. If you want games against these schools, you know, multiple of the UK's best are going to be there. Absolutely recommend going. See ya, Brandon.
Going as well. Here we go. Grand finals.
And this is going to be an interesting one because even though we've seen that Brandon does Streakz does pretty well against these CQC archetypes, Ryu is that but on crack. Because Terry's down to his frame 6, Ryu's his frame 2, you parry Fox Nair, and boom, you're immediately in advantage state, and sometimes even get the kill. So ultimately, it is going to be a question of how can Steph deal with the sudden, like, you know, the explosion of CQC frame data, the complete outclass in comparison to Stalker, in comparison to Terry even. And at the moment, he's holding up well, I think. He's holding up well.
But yeah, Ryu does hit hard, and you have to be careful with his combos, but Fox is quite a fast character as well. I feel like he can, you know, get around, maneuver. Okay.
Jumps! Good heavens, he's on something else. He's built different right now. God damn! Never lets the opponent escape, but immediately pulling out that.
Yeah, his parry game has been insane these last couple of sets.
Indeed, indeed. He is the parry god. It's in his tag. He is the one who parries, and you're the one who's scared. That's why grabs end up working pretty well against him, but even he is aware of that. We're seeing the tomahawks aren't quite working out. These are the players that you're most afraid of. Exactly like that. Because they're the ones who are both aware of what they do and aware of the counterplay to it. The ones who can mix it up are truly the most scary because they always keep you guessing. And if there's anyone that also keeps you guessing, it's definitely Streakz. Because you never really know, it never really feels like there's one right answer against him. You're constantly guessing, okay, he's done this before, will he do it again? What do I do here? Have I done this option before? It's so scary that it, honestly, he puts the fear of God into you. And that's exactly what Nemi's experiencing right here.
Yeah, you gotta be careful, a bit scared of the Ryu, but you know, Streakz having the confidence and the precision, not falling for a lot of the Ryu combo starters. There we go, he's not approaching with the down tilt, not hitting him when he's focusing, so it's working extremely well. And
immediately sending him straight to the blast zone and saying, hello, are you awake? No, don't worry, let me put you to beds. Let me put you to beds. And quite the catch. Amazing work from Streakz. The matchup's very interesting, honestly. Even though Fox doesn't want to enter CQC ever and he does try to land on his opponents, at the same time, Ryu can't do their standard game plan. If they do Shaku, they have to give up space, which gives Fox the space to move around. And even if they do, Fox can just reflect it, and he can combo off of it because he's that fast. It seems like a pretty, you know, back and forth one. Because even though Fox probably breaks your ankles in neutral, once you get in, he can't get in for free. And once you do get in, dear God, Fox is light and a fast faller. Easy to combo and explodes early. It's a very explosive matchup. We're seeing the shift to Ken.
Ken, okay. I mean, yeah, you were saying that Fox, I guess he likes to kind of approach from above sometimes or down air, but I guess the Shoryuken could kind of counteract that a bit. That is a hard-hitting move and it can kill as well. He's got to be kind of careful above Ryu as well, but
Ken is definitely the wake up, the like wake up Shoryu kind of character, you know, the wake up DP. Because while Ryu's is pretty good, Ken is just more active, I feel. The multi-hits really just allow him to just, well, I wouldn't say throw it out more, but in a way, yeah, kind of throw it out more. It's truly a force to be reckoned with. In the way that like Ryu's kind of like the Samus of the FGCs where he excels at camping, you don't really want to camp Fox. Whereas Ken, he's more of a CQC demon. More of the CQC demon. Even though he has better frame data, I feel like, well, like he has the same frame data as Ryu. They kind of excel in different areas. And if there's any character you want to be fighting up close with, it's definitely Ken over Ryu, I feel. But still, the Ken absolutely. Even if you do tech against Streakz when he puts you in these tech chase situations, he's like, okay, you've woken up. I'm still going to put you to beds. It's truly terrifying. A force to be reckoned with, honestly.
It's just how do you deal with a Fox that's just coming right at you? But so we saw that as a Shoryuken, perfect opportunity to take that stock.
Indeed, indeed. And honestly, we're seeing. I consider this in a given game, low key, because I know he's at 90%, I know he's approaching now up smash percent, but you have Ken with Rage. Like, all you need is one hit. But not going to be easy without your jump. Not going to be easy at all. Streakz is he's very much running away with it. Nemi has to find his answer. He has to take his time a little bit more because honestly, Streakz is just waiting. It's what he does best. He is the one who waits. He weaves around, he teleports around you, dances around you, confuses you, discombobulates you, and then as soon as he catches you, as soon as you're caught lacking, as soon as you're asleep, boom, he's in your face. He's there to punish it. So terrifying to play against, honestly. Oh, we're gonna see death there. We're seeing death there.
Focus off.
If you get hit by fully charged focus, you're dead. It's truly terrifying. That's why you gotta always be careful and gotta use these multi-hits, but we're not gonna quite see Nair up smash just yet, but we're approaching that percent. We might even be in it.
Oh yeah.
I believe we are.
Boom.
That's 2-0. The Streakz right now. It's kind of just like another day in the office room at the moment.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd be real with you. I don't know a lot about Ryu and Ken, but from what I know is that, well, I guess one of them's faster than the other, right? But they're still quite, like, slow characters. They don't have a lot of, like, fast options.
Yeah.
And Fox just being a he's quite a fast character.
Yeah, I think he's top 5, top 10.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So he's one of the fastest characters in the game. He can kind of rush down Ryu, and as you were saying, you know, maybe Nemi shields quite a lot, and Streakz goes for a lot of grabs. He likes to grab to go into a lot of combos, and Nemi maybe struggling to sort of find, you know, the focuses. I mean, we saw that last game, he got that focus hit, but that was 1 out of 2 games.
Yeah, he's definitely, he's getting caught off guard. Streakz will use grabs to set up situations due to the nature of, like, Fox's grab, while it's fast, it doesn't directly lead into quite follow-ups, but it may as well do, because the positional advantage it gives is terrifying. You get grabbed by Fox, you get up thrown, and it doesn't matter that it doesn't true combo, you still end up having to try and find a way to land against the juggling demon. The down throw setting up for the platform as well, like, look at it. It doesn't matter that it doesn't combo, you still have to choose an option. You have to avoid it or die. But honestly, Ryu's Nemi's better character anyways. It doesn't make sense. There's counterpicking for matchups or counterpicking because you think it would do better, but ultimately your tried and true is going to be the best at the end of the day. And it's what we're seeing because it's already a lot closer than the Ken game.
You gotta play the character you feel most comfortable with.
And we're seeing the patience right here that he absolutely needed. But Streakz is just waiting. But that's the thing, right? Streakz is happy to wait. And that's why you need to take stage control while he's waiting. If you give Streakz, and Fox in particular, but Streakz especially, stage control, he's going to use all of that space to DBZ teleport you around you, like shing, shing, shing around you, and then boom, immediately hit you when you least expect it. It's just playing a Dark Souls boss fight, but 10 times harder. If you restrict that stage control, restrict the space he has to work with, then and only then do you get to play a little bit more more of a fair game against him.
Oh, and that's gonna kill.
No matter how hard you try, Fox can be very unfair. It never really feels fair when you play against Streakz, because he just kills you.
It doesn't add that up air working really well against the folks. It kind of works.
Oh my
through
God!
it. Yeah,
He's
the up
so
air. The up air keeps negating the focus, and he saw it just then again. It did not activate it, and you know Streakz knows this, and he see there.
Exactly.
It beats it.
Multi-hits, yeah, multi-hit focus is very good for getting out of disadvantage situations unless the opponent has strong multi-hits, because they eat it for breakfast, they tear through it like paper. And honestly, when you're a character that doesn't have a lot of airspeed, it's your main way to land. So having a juggling tool that directly counters that and kills makes it very, very hard to get down. It is absolutely terrifying. It is absolute fright to deal with, and Streakz takes it, winning. That Monday Meltdown. 256?
256, yeah.
I might be wrong. I always forget.
I believe so.
Streakz wins that Monday Meltdown 256. I don't think he dropped a game.
No, it's 3-0.
Oh,
well, the entire
I don't think he dropped a game.
I don't know.
I might be wrong. Look, or maybe am I gaslighting? I feel like I don't think.
Gaslighting?
Am I gaslighting? I don't think he dropped a game.
Just that much of a fanboy, you're like, yeah. I don't think he dropped the game.
He is him, bro.
He is him. It is he.
It's incredible because
nah, Streakz is on another level. He is on another planet.
100%.
He is astronomically the. I don't even know.
The GOAT. He's the GOAT.
The GOAT.
Like,
he's astronomically the GOAT.
I think to summarize this play, there aren't a lot of players who can. Some players excel at absolute rush down, burst in your face. Some players excel at taking their time, not necessarily hard camping you, but just waiting for you to commit first. Streakz is very, very good because he's able to read between that. He's able to start the pressure and immediately stop. He's like, okay, I see I'm going a little bit too far. I'm going to stop and wait for you to swing first. You think you can go first, and that's when he starts getting, that's when he starts getting those hits in, And then as soon as you're like, okay, well, clearly me going first is getting me whiff punished. I'm going to slow it down. He goes full speed ahead, infinity strain straight at you, and nothing stops him. It's amazing to watch, and it's amazing to see. Excellent. It's just good fundamental gameplay at its finest.
Those tech chases every single game again. Just the up into the up smash. Both those games back to back, those last 2 games. He's just his defensive and advantage play, it's just insane.
It's excellent. It's immaculate. It's truly a wonder to
commentate. Yeah,
I wonder to commentate too.
To watch and commentate, yeah. It's always a pleasure to commentate the legendary Streakz, but Nemi still, destroying his way through bracket as well. He's quite a new name to me anyway.
To everyone, really.
To everyone, I believe. He is
drop a
just
game.
nowhere. Yeah, he didn't. Damn.
I've never seen an MD where someone. It's been a while at least. I don't think I've seen an MD post-pandemic where someone's not dropped a single game. I don't know. Maybe I'm being unfair to Darkstalker or Zone, but I'm pretty sure all of them have at least dropped one game, either through winners finals or grand finals. Even me myself, I've never won an MD by not dropping a game. Same with Tekka. Other MD winners. Steph, bro, what is he on?
What about winners? Oh, that was lose side. What about winners round 1 and 2? Did he drop a game there? No, he didn't. No.
I think he starts winners round 2 because of the bye. Well, let's have a little bit of a look at what? Yep. Look at Nemi. Where is he in losers?
Yeah, round 4.
All the way from losers
That's
round 4.
That's what I'm saying.
Not dropping a single game in losers. These players are so different.
Nemi is also insane, not to be slept on.
I was looking around bracket for any anything fun, but but Streakz didn't drop a game in winners, and as soon as Nemi got knocked into losers, he was like, you know what? It's time to put on the suit, tie and all. I'm not dropping another game until I make it back into that winner's side. And made it to Grands. Made it to VG finals. That was a true marvel to watch. Genuinely immaculate gameplay from everyone here. And honestly, that's why I love the UK. I love London, but I love the UK. There's so many heavy hitters. There's so many people who can make, so many people with potential. That's why I love the region.
Yeah, there's a lot of different characters as well. There are some people that share the same mains here, but it's just interesting to see a lot of different matchups that you wouldn't see anywhere else.
Yeah, we got Bayo, Luigi, Sonic.
I mean, just here today as well.
Even here today, we have Fox, Ryu, Terry, WeFit, Yoshi, Banjo,
Roy,
Roy.
Ness, yeah.
We have so many good players there.
Steve, yeah, there's so many different characters to see here.
Final shout out to WT Fox, French Fox player that came in. I think they lost early to Burning, but they went on a tear. They made it all to, I believe, 5th place after losing very, very early. It was a really pretty good showing from him, and I love when people travel here. It means they get a taste of what London has to offer. And some people like it. Some people have to play 8 DDDs and 5 Kirby's. So I don't blame you if you don't want to come back. But I think we got a lot. So I think we got something special here, both in London and in the UK. That's why I'm going to use it as one final chance to shout out Loogie for Summit. Please vote for Loogie. If you want to see more of what the UK has to offer, send Loogie over to overseas to America. I want to see him there. I want to see him go.
It's free, and you can do it today.
Why do you call Meltdown, bro? Fucking what? Terry into fucking Ryu/Ken? Calm down, bro. I'm not coming back.
Yeah, as a Fox player, he's just like, what? Come to MD. And then every time Streakz goes to MD, he has to play these annoying, stressful matchups. Terry, the Ken. to Ryu, to like Kirby or something. It is. I'm convinced that the TOs hate him. They give him the most stressful matchups. But Heike, we have a lot of FGCs here anyway. So if you're a Fox player,
The fact that he didn't drop a game as well.
Yeah, he didn't drop a game!
Those sort of characters.
he played
is
against some of these
insane.
Gulag characters. Well, not Gulag characters, but like Gulag, relatively characters for Fox, and he was chilling. Because like there's not really. I don't know if it's bad matchups for Fox, but it's stressful for Fox. It's definitely like Gulag tier in terms of stress for Fox. But he pulled through. Not a single game dropped. And I cannot wait to see Streakz again next week. I will make him. I'm getting him to come next week, bro. We need him out of the Himalayas. We need him out of the mountains because he does this, bro. When he comes here, he comes in and he wins. It's like I said, like I think an hour ago. He comes in, he wins, and then he leaves.
Yeah,
I want him at more, man. We need him at more. But as I said, UK players, we need them at more. And Lugi is one of them. Vote Lugi for Summit now. Link is in chat.
It is in chat. It's free. You can vote for free. Why not vote Lugi?
Exactly.
Get a UK rep, get an EU rep into Summit.
If even Alcala is voting for him, then clearly he knows what's up. You know? Shout out to Alcala. Even if he's voting for someone, if he's voting for Lugi of all players, then he knows something's up. Get him there, bro. Get him there.
Okay.
But yeah, I've had the wonderful pleasure of commentating with the amazing big boy, Yarakai Emi on Twitter. Follow her down below.
Follow scores as well. I've had the pleasure. Oh, thank you. Congrats on winning.
Amazing work, man.
But yes, thank you so much for having us. We have been your commentators for DAT Monday Meltdown 256. And we'll see you next week for 257.
Absolutely.
Thank you
Vote
very
Lugi for
much.
Summit and sign up to Rise.
Yeah.
That is all.
Bye-bye. Have a good night.